Hello, geeks. Welcome to Halloween week on Geeks of the Week. I'm your humble guest host, Dr.Lecter. I recently had Mara as dinner. I'm sorry, I apologize for the improper word choice. I meant for dinner. And I hope to have the rest of the geeks soon. Now on to the video. In geek movie news, the Iron Man 3 trailer was released this week and it looks spectacular. I do hope to make early parole to go see that. On the DC front, they've set a date for the Justice League movie. And I assure you, I will eat many more of my victims to avoid seeing that future atrocity. Do you want to know what you look like to me, DC? With your good bag and your cheap shoes. You look like a rube. A well-scrubbed, hustling rube. With a little taste. If you want to know why I think that, leave a comment below. Now on to The Walking Dead. This weekend's episode of The Walking Dead had Rick and the rest of his group clearing out a prison to make it more safe. When they run into prisoners that were locked in. Can both sides coexist? Well, you just have to view the episode to find out. At this point in the season, you've only begun to see that the most dangerous thing isn't the zombies, but the people. How quick is one to abandon their morals under the guise of survival? When the truth is they're only satisfying their darkest urges. In the right environment, any man can become a monster. If you haven't read the comic, this season looks to be one full of surprises for you. Now on to comic book reviews. This week I'll be reviewing Catwoman issue 13, written by Ann Nocenti and art by Rafa Sandoval. And in this issue, Catwoman gets an anonymous object that reminds her of her past, as she is hired to steal a giant chess piece. All this is happening in the backdrop of the Joker returning to Gotham, and there are small references to that. Catwoman is a spectacular thief and a lot cleverer than these rubes. However, she was written a little ditzy. As for the art, well, the artist lacks any understanding of proportional female anatomy. It makes me wonder when was the last time he was near a woman without having to pay for the pleasure of her company. I was very disappointed with this issue. I rated 2 out of 5 stars. And finally, AvX Consequences issue 2, written by Karen Gillian and art by Steve Kurth. And this comic follows Scott Summers in jail after the events of AvX. I must say, I really liked his prison. There are many intriguing elements in the story, and the back and forth between Scott and Logan will pull in the reader. However, the readers might be weary of buying anything with AvX on the title anymore. However, this was an okay story. I ultimately rate this 3.5 out of 5. So that's it for me. Mario might return next week. Until then, I'd like to wish you all a scary Halloween. Remember to do something frightening and just get the heart pumping. Remember to subscribe, check out the other costumes this week, and you should all really come visit me again soon. Until then, fly, 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 little geek. Fly, fly, fly. A census taker once tried to test me. I ate his liver with some fava beans and a nice Chianti. I think the neighbor just saw me. I don't know how I'm going to explain that. There's a window on this side of my room, and I think he just saw me. He's old too. I'm going to have to take care of him. No, not really, but alright. Gotta continue the video. I'm thirsty. I need a straw. Cookie Monster will eat Elmo's liver and such. Okay guys, I'm going to take this costume off now because I'm strangely feeling way more comfortable in it than I should. It kind of feels like home and it's starting to creep me out a little bit. So yeah, I'm going to take this costume off. There was a lot of belts and